I am ready.
It seems we get a couple retro FPS games every year aiming to capture that adrenaline-pumping experience we grew to love. Bite Barrel's Forgive Me, Father combines Lovecraftian horror with a comic book flair to try to bring something new to the table. Does it succeed in standing out, or is it doomed to be just another clone?
The whole city is defiled by this terrible disease. I hope the roofs are safer.
The story begins when you receive a letter from your cousin in dire need of your help, though upon your arrival, you realize something's gone terribly wrong. Most of the story comes from tidbits you find throughout each level. While it's not the main focus of the game, it's hard to keep up with when you miss several pieces of story throughout multiple levels. And the ones you do pick up sometimes feel nonsensical or not related to the plot at all. Sometimes after completing a level or boss, you'll get a comic book style cutscene, but they are few and far between.
You got there soon enough. You noticed that the locals were quick to leave this place. You felt observed.
At the start of the game, you'll have standard weapons, such as a knife, pistol, and shotgun, but as you level up, you'll be able to upgrade these weapons through a skill tree. When upgraded, not only do the weapons look gnarlier, but they can transform altogether. You can turn a burst submachine gun into a fully automatic one, or a grenade launcher. A Tommy gun can turn into a laser, and the shotgun can have one of the crunchiest reloads you've ever heard. You also get to choose between two characters, the priest and the journalist. Each has their own set of abilities that can be upgraded when you level up as well. The priest's abilities are more defensive, like heals and temporary invincibility, while the journalist has more offensive abilities, such as an AoE attack and a temporary rage mode where you have increased melee damage and added lifesteal. Both are fun, but the priest's abilities are somewhat favored, seeing as they can be used in any situation, including boss fights. The game shines brightest in its visuals. The hand-drawn sprites, levels, and even weapons truly ooze that eldritch atmosphere H.P. Lovecraft fans adore. It really pulls you in to those quiet moments, roaming through dark, dank corridors, with the main light source being your lantern. But of course, the silence is quickly broken by the numerous enemies that lurk in the shadows. Each one is ghastlier than the last, as the game introduces them to you at a steady pace throughout most of its runtime. While the visuals are great, the level design feels somewhat lacking. Most levels come down to finding the three colored keys, opening their corresponding doors, and it'll end either in an arena-type horde mode or not. It's also normal to find ammo pickups for most of your guns all clumped up together rather than meticulously placed throughout the level. It makes it fairly easy to go through levels with just a couple or so weapons, rather than using your whole arsenal. The music is solid, but has been the standard for this genre for almost 3 decades. It would have been nice to have pumped some of that Lovecraftian energy and tone into the soundtrack to help set it apart. Tracks will also play suddenly without any build-up, and your character's repetitive one-liners won't help either. The voice acting is hit or miss, but is definitely something even Duke would scoff at.
Who the hell were they? They didn't look like normal thugs. That's a great story, but it's not my thing.
Forgive Me, Father is a good enough entry that is held up by its visual style. It doesn't push the genre forward in any way, but maybe that wasn't its goal to begin with. Maybe it just wanted to be a good game, in which you can shoot a crunchy shotgun at zombies and call it a day. Final score, 7 out of 10.